Time for you to name your favourite moment from the last decade of Loose Women.
Oh, there's been so many. I've loved lots and lots of things, but I think my Whoopi Goldberg was a big plus. I loved it when Whoopi came on, but Josh Groban was just the ultimate for me.
Yeah,
I loved him on the show. We did a bit.
You fell in love with him,
oh,
didn't you, that day?
do you know? It's a good job I'm with a searcher.
I know.
You know,
You'd be with a Josh.
Well, seeing as you are now with a
Josh.
searcher, we're just going to let you relive that moment together. Here it is.
Thank you.
They say we're young, we don't know, we won't find out till
Well, I don't know if all that's true. 'Cause you got me, and baby, I've got you. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
They say our love won't pay the rent before it's earned, our money's always spent.
I guess that's so. We don't have a pot, but at least I'm sure of all the things we've got. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
I got you, babe.
She looked beautiful with all that hair, didn't she?
Oh, no, those were the old days when I was young.
He looked a bit like Kevin Webster used to look.
He looked very like a toilet brush, didn't he?
I loved him. Thank you very much.
You
Love
should do
him.
a duet. I thought the two of you worked very well.
I would be up for it. I would be up for it, definitely, with Josh Groban.
OK. I have
I'm
no
singing
contact,
as well.
but I'll see what I can do. Now, internet blogger Belle de Jour has just released a new guide to men in which she claims that men only want one thing to be happy: unconditional acceptance from women. She said that she used to criticise a man if he cooked her eggs wrongly, but she's learnt the golden rule of dating is just to accept them, warts and all. That's the men, not the eggs. So is that all men really want, unconditional acceptance? And should you give it to them?
So, never ever criticise them, you mean? That's
much.
Impossible, isn't it?
Well, agree. Well, maybe not
Well,
nag
I mean,
them. That's
but
what
I
she
have
said.
to hold my hands up and say, I'm a little bit older than my partner, Paul, and not that much older, but I'm a little bit of a know-it-all as well at times.
That's got nothing to do with age. You're just a woman.
Well, I do know more than him.
Yeah, there you go then.
Yeah, that's got nothing to do with nag. We're talking about whether you nag him or not, or whether you just go, oh, you know what, you can do what you want, you can say what you want.
I nag him when he's driving. We've got this thing now, because I'm London born and bred and he's not London born and bred, but he's lived here a long time. When we get in the car, I think I know every single route. And I say to him, which way are you going to go? And he goes, which way do you want to go? And I regret it, but there's a bit of me I just can't seem to kind of let that go. And, you know...
It is difficult, isn't it? Because especially if you think you know the other route. I'm terrible. I'm exactly the same with you. Because I'm a real backseat driver and I can't help myself. And I've tried to put my fist in my mouth, you know. But you know, at one point, you know, he'll just do that with it. Do you want to take the steering wheel? You know, and I'll say.
Are you the same at home though?
No.
I mean, the things at home. Do you
well,
know...
I used to. Being someone who's been on the other end of being criticised constantly and nothing is good enough, I'm a little bit more forgiving now, I think. So I tend to stand back a bit and count to 10 before I say, stop, we're going to die, you know, in the car.
I wish I could be a bit more like that, because I mean, I know that there are times, and I really get her point, that all a man wants is complete acceptance. And my Paul's the same. He would like me to be by his side. You know, sometimes when they feel like the world's on their shoulders and everybody is judging them, they just want you, as their lady, to go, do you know what, I don't care what everybody says, I think you're great, but if I think he's wrong, I can't do it.
If he's wrong, would you go, yeah, all right then, love, you're right, just to keep the peace, to keep him happy?
I'd love to. I want to. I want to be
Why
the
would
woman
you
that
want
stands...
to?
Because I just think it's the right thing to do. I think you should stand by your man. And I wish I could keep my gob shut.
You should stand by your man if he's absolutely wrong.
Well, if everybody else thinks he's wrong and he's only got you to support him, then yes.
But that's telling him a lie, then.
What, have you never lied to a partner? I lie about a whole bunch of other stuff.
To say. Do you mean to tell me if whatever he's saying and you know he's absolutely wrong, you'll go, yes, you're right, love.
No.
You go, oh, he's not, you know.
I don't, Sherrie. I do give it to him straight, but I wish I could be the woman that goes, do you know what, darling? I love you. I don't care what they say. Deep down, I know you're wrong.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you a lie.
So I lie.
Do you know,
yes.
I kind
rubbish.
of do that. I sort of, because, you know, he's lovely. We've only been married for 4 weeks. We've now rowed for 3 of them. Yay, we're properly married. Woo!
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm only kidding. But, you know, he can be a little bit grumpy at times. Apparently that's because he's a Gemini. So what I do is I do pretend to kind of nod and go along, and I just really quietly get my own back by playing bin Jenga. Do you know Jenga, the game where you get all the bits of wood and stuff? Well, how I get around that is, because he does loads of things that annoy me and I don't say anything, I just never empty the bin. And then I wait until he gets to it and shouts, "Does no one in this house empty the bin for me?" And I go, "Bin Jenga." It's brilliant. It's these tiny little victories that just keep me sane.
Does your kitchen not smell?
I don't know. It's worth it. I've got a dog and kids. Of course it smells.
It's slightly twisted, actually.
It is slightly twisted.
Yeah.
Very small little victory, but it really helps. Bin Jenga.